My little colony. How are you guys doing? Worried about you all. Working away. Okay, status update. Stress, around 55%, that's not bad. Research, cracking away. Cleaning up the base, massage is happening. Great work everyone, great work. Look at you Bubbles, working so hard. Ryoji, Will Frick working away. Okay, so what is the gas situation like? Not bad, we've got breathable gas here, high concentration here. The hydrogen here is still an issue. See, the thing is, this gas pump isn't pulling in the hydrogen. So I wonder if I should have put it higher. Now why is that hydrogen going through there? This is no good. Okay, right, because I've got a gas pump right in between the electrolyzers. Okay, so does that mean it's spreading hydrogen all over the place? Potentially. Oh crap, how did that hydrogen get there? Oh, it's just coming out of the vent. Okay. We've got to turn this gas pump off immediately, I think. And this gas pump, the purpose of it is to move clean air into the no clean air parts of the base. So I'm just thinking we can actually, yeah, we can turn this one off and keep it off, and then this gas pump here we'll just have to do for the moment. It's in a low oxygen concentration area though. It needs to be pulling from here. Okay, research finished. What did we get there? We got thermo switch, oh yes, the switches, thermoregulator, hydrofan. I think we're almost done with the research. We just need pressure management and insulation. God, look at all this hydrogen. So the electrolyzers are producing rather a lot of hydrogen now. The hydrogen should be rising. It's not all being captured by the gas pump is my main concern. How do we make sure it gets captured by the gas pump? I feel like we might want to make the hydrogen production or the hydrogen area sort of gas tight. So if I close off this area here with a wall, because I want all the hydrogen needs to collect there and get pumped into the hydrogen generator, but it's not pumping. And it's not pumping because the gas pump isn't sucking up all this hydrogen, which it needs to be. Do we have to build another gas pump here? It looks like it. Even if it's just temporary. So if we do so, if we build another gas pump, I could make its induction vent go through there, because it'll still go through the valve. Let's take a look at the gas pump radius. So let's circle around it. I mean, the one thing we've learned from putting that gas pump on the floor there is that it's only sucking in air like 2 tiles above it, and we want it to be on the roof. So I think I should put it like there and then just build some tiles there and a ladder just to get it up there. I hope that's going to work. And then where's the power going to come from? I worry that I'm going to short circuit this whole area here. Yeah, I'm starting to worry that the hydrogen is getting out of control. Also, these LG deoxidizers need to stay off because we don't have any algae. Contaminated water is in positive state, so that's good. We were busy building another air scrubber here so that we can get a coal generator in there, but the air doesn't look too bad actually. Although I suspect that once we get another coal generator there, we'll need the second one, so I think we should still go ahead and build that scrubber. Where's that one's power? Okay, so it goes from the bottom of the air scrubber. Like that. And then it needs clean water going into it as well. Oh, it needs dirty water output. Liquid pipe bridge. So it needs to go from... that ain't right, is it? So from the pump, in this case, would be that exit to the white bit, to the green bit, to the white. I'm worried that's not going to work. We shall see. And last but not least, a coal generator. And then we can turn these off, and the coal generator will run the batteries. Like this. Food is getting down quite low actually. What do we have? We have meal lice, muckroot meat. How many calories per day do we use? We use 4 per, we've got 4 cycles worth of food left. So once it gets down to 8,000 calories, we'll start producing food again. Clean water is good. There's a lot of hydrogen. Let's prioritize this pump. Even sugar. Am I excited about the new XCOM expansion? I certainly am. I was thinking about doing a Long War 2 1.3 playthrough first, but I did some testing the other night and I still can't get it to stream in any sort of watchable frame rate. But you best believe once that expansion comes out, I'm going to be playing that. It's going to be good. So we've produced 258 of oxygen and we've consumed 312. So let's just see how much oxygen these electrolyzers actually produce. Okay, emitting oxygen 0. 296 grams per second. I'm just trying to work out how many electrolyzers we need to keep our O2 production stable. Okay, we've got polluted oxygen there. We need to clean that polluted oxygen. Okay. Let's see if that's worked now. Yes, it's pumping pure hydrogen. Hopefully we'll go through into the generator. God, who's stressed? Super Duper, why is he stressed? Super Duper, where are you? Light wounds, exhaling, health 99. I wonder if I can tell him to only get massaged for a bit until his stress goes all the way down. Nah, we'll just keep an eye on it. If it gets above 70, we'll do something about it. Excellent. Finally, we're getting hydrogen flowing into the generator. Now I see that it builds up like a reserve of hydrogen and then turns it into power. 800 watts, it's rather a lot. Let's complete this heavy watt wire. Excellent. The hydrogen actually seems to get removed pretty damn quickly about these pumps, but what worries me is it moves the hydrogen in such a small area around it. I mean, I'm going to have to build another 1, 2, 3 of these pumps. Also, I think I need to make these tiles gas permeable, because this hydrogen, I think, is going to want to rise, but I don't think it can. Hell, I should make all of this gas permeable. Excellent. Okay. Yeah, I know that the room's looking bad affects the stress, but the only way we have to actually improve the room's looking any better is these little plants, flower vases. I mean, I don't have space to plant them really anywhere. I suppose I'll plant them wherever I can. We've got 4 of these seeds that we could plant. 1, 2, 3. I don't know, 4. 5. We've got 5s. Paintings. That's a very good point. I should start throwing up canvases and sculpting blocks. Let's plant this last of the flower vases that we have. And bam. So this is going to be a moon base / art gallery. I would up at the sculpting block. Bam. So, who is the most artistic person here? No one. Only Ryoji, who's got creativity of 2. Okay, Ryoji, that's your only job now. De-stress and go be artistic. We don't have any artistic people whatsoever. Let's see what horrible, horrible drawings he comes up with. Who's idle? Ryoji. Alright, we need to build those painting places first. So build. Research completed. Thank you. Okay, look at how, yes, that hydrogen got pumped away quite nicely. I think we can actually deconstruct this here and just increase its level. We do the same thing that we did here with this gas pump. So let's disable, deconstruct. Excellent. Well done, everyone. You've earned a rest. Good job. Okay, while everyone's sleeping, let's take a look at what the gas situation is like. Yeah, the issue we have is that all the fresh air is here around the electrolyzers. So like, the whole point of that gas pump was to pump fresh oxygen created by the electrolyzers into the rest of the base, but the electrolyzers create hydrogen as well. So we only want oxygen coming through this gas pump. So I think we need to put a filter in there. Where was it? Gas valve. So in the same way that we have one here, the gas filter. Where's gas filter? And we put it like that, I wonder. And where can I put the damn thing? I might have to do some jiggery pokery with the valves here. Here's what we do. Okay, so pump green. So okay. I'll put the valve there. But this main pump needs to have a connection to this green bit of vent, and then the white bit of the brown bit of vent will go up into here. So the hydrogen goes up here and into that circuit, and the clean air goes into this circuit. The question is, how do we do that? We put the pump there. We deconstruct that there and that there. And then the gas pipe goes bam into there. The clean oxygen will come through here. That just needs to get deconstructed. You can put those on the walls. Okay, interesting. This is going to require a gas bridge though. From green, or in this case orange, to white. That should work. God, that's a horrible bit of jury-rigging, but hey, this is all valuable experience. I think if I do another colony, I'll have so much more experience with planning. Look at the hydrogen flowing. That has worked a treat. Oh, Wolfrick's doing some decorating. But that reminds me, I only want Ryoji doing any painting. Look at that little blobs of paint. That's adorable. Okay, so no one do art except for Ryoji, who is twice as creative as anybody else. Super is still stressed. Super Duper, can you just go get a massage, please? Do nothing except get massaged. Okay. Dirty water. It's actually starting to pool now. This is so cool. Right, so this construction project is almost ready to go. Right, I need to select briar seeds to go in there. There were a couple of others of those. Where were the other ones? There's one over there. I think there's one more. Where did I miss it? Aha! Man, there's loads of carbon dioxide there. Hans Gruber is constructing. Good. Oh, look at that! A mediocre sculpture. It's quaint. So, where's the happiness? Decor value. Okay. That hasn't done much to help. Oh, I want to see this painting. Ryoji, what have you done for us? Let's take a look at your first artwork. A quaint, mediocre painting. Hopefully your duplicants have been practicing their color theory. So unfortunately we don't have any duplicants who are dedicated artists. I mean, we could potentially print another one who's got a very high art skill. But I don't think it's worth getting a 9th duplicant in here, placing more of a demand on our resources just so he can be an artist. Look at all this hydrogen. Good. Both power transformers are actually working now. Which is good. More hydrogen getting pumped through. I can't wait to see whether this is going to work or not. Not deconstruct, prioritize. 9. Well, clearly you're bad at art. I don't know, I quite like it. A quaint, mediocre painting. Well done. Okay, so our coal generator here is ready, so once that starts pumping we can switch off these manual generators. It does mean then that this scrubber needs to get built, just to handle all of the CO2 that the coal generator is going to produce. 7.5 tons of coal, that's a lot less than I thought it was, but at least we have loads of it here. In fact, we may as well go ahead and finish getting all of that dug up. Just thinking it might even be worth pumping all this clean water up here somewhere. Oh, we're down to 8,000 calories. Okay, we need to get the food production back up and running. So create lice loaves continuously. Lice loaf continuously. And we should have loads of lice loaf in here. Meal lice. Yep, 10 meal lices. And there should be more meal lice getting built here. I think that means we can replant the meal woods. I've only got 4 of those seeds. I would have thought we'd have more. So I wonder if these ones that have, you know, see, look, it says 3 harvests remaining. I think what should happen is once it becomes 1 harvest remaining, you pull it up as a seed and you replant it and you get 3 harvests out of it. I think that's how it works. And then I still want to get these blossom seeds planted, but their ideal temperature needs to be 10 degrees to 30 degrees, so it's going to be too hot here. I think 23 degrees. Actually no, it could be fine. Blossom seed growth requirements minus 23 to 23. Alright, so it can't go above 23, and it needs clean water. Super Duper is idle. Why is he idle? Oh, right, because I only gave Super Duper massage. Okay, you can go deliver, you can go dig, you can build, you can sweep, you can fight, flip power, harvest, mop. Just don't be artistic. That's Ryoji's job. Good man. It stinks. I know, Stobbie. I know. I'm just looking for some polluted oxygen. I don't really see any polluted oxygen anywhere. This pump has work to treat. And I think we're going to have to do a similar thing up here. Get Ryoji painting away. Good man. Ah, right. So, let me just pause for a second and try to remember what it was I was trying to accomplish here. I want the hydrogen to go through here, and then the rest of the air will go through here. Oh, it needs power. Damn. Power. Electrical wire. Do it now. Come on! And we want hydrogen to go through there. Perfect. Good cycle, everyone. Good cycle. Are we producing lice loaf? Excellent. Okay, so we're turning meal lice into lice loaf. So I want to be able to make some of these nicer bits of food, like this here, gristleberries. But we don't have any berries. Grizzly food, gross. Barbecue is very tough because we don't have any pincher peppermint. Sleet wheat, we don't have any of that. Pincher peppermint and bristleberries, that looks quite nice. So what are the growing requirements for those pincher peppers? 35, it needs a lot of heat, 35 to 85. And the orientation is downward, interesting. I do wish there was some way to be able to get the produced bits of food to go straight into the fridge. You have to keep selecting them and have someone sweep them up. Ryoji's almost finished painting. Wolfric Otto hitting the showers. Ah, nice. Oh, no oxygen, hands. Don't worry, hands, we'll get oxygen pumping here shortly. As soon as this gets built. Food shortage. Okay, Bubbles is cooking. Look at you guys. Mmm, yummy. I wonder if I should deconstruct these algae deoxidizers, because we're not going to use them. I mean, I'm looking around and I don't see any algae we're going to be using really ever. I mean, there's a bit there. I suppose it's worth just leaving them there, switched off. I don't think it's worth deactivating or deconstructing those buildings just to get that little notification away. Microbe musher doesn't have meal lice. Well, there should be more meal lice getting produced at some point. Mealwood seeds. Battery sufficiently full. Okay, so has it got fuel in it? I think it's time to disable these manual generators. And again, I think I'll just leave them there so that we can switch them on again if we run out of coal or something bad happens there. Okay, we've got plenty of power here. So what is this? No liquid intake. Oh yes, did I have to? I was waiting to build that bridge. Oh right, it needs clean water intake. Like that. I think we're gonna have to go back to making mush bars. Disgusting. I think we can at least deep fry them so they aren't quite as gross and so they don't cause diarrhea. Okay. What is the research situation? We're almost done with research. And I'll be glad to get the research done, because once it's completed, I think then we can have those researchers just be dedicated diggers. I want this digging to all get completed. Stobbie stressed. Oh, lots of stress. I suspect it's the poor air quality that's causing the stress. Come on, let's get this pump switched on. What is the problem? Building disabled. Okay, good. Enable, that's all built. Okay, let's see the oxygen start flowing. And if I've gotten this right, the blue should go that way. And if there is any hydrogen, it should go that way. Excellent, so good. So we got lots of good oxygen. Great work. Okay, vitals, everybody at about 90-odd%. Ryoji, go take some time off in the med bay. Oh god, the food shortage is getting really, really bad. Well, we've got it on maximum food production, so... I wonder if I shouldn't have some dedicated cooks. So Bubbles, do nothing but cook and massage if you're stressed. Who else is a good cook? Super Duper looks like a pretty good cook. Ryoji is a good cook. Awaiting material delivery. Why isn't someone delivering there? Okay, the air quality here has improved. And it should continue to improve around the rest of the base as the vents start doing their thing. This wasn't a great way of doing it. I should have just ran it through that way there and have it come out here. Oh well. Okay, the food is good. All three cooking machines are cracking away. And we've got our mealwood going at full production again. Right, I want to get those berry seeds going, but for that we'll need a lower temperature. So I mean, where are we going to do it anyway? It's all, so it can't go higher than 23 degrees. We'll need clean water to irrigate them with. I wonder if I shouldn't dig down here and make a little hydroponics where it'll be nice and cold here, and try if we get our berries growing here. We can use this clean water to irrigate it with. There's sleet wheat down there. In any case, I reckon we should be trying to grab that so we can grow it. There's pincher pepper plants. Light wounds, interrupted sleep. I'm trying to think, the only way you can stop the interrupted sleep debuff is from giving them their own room. And that seems unlikely, frankly. Come on, why is no one delivering coal to this bloody coal generator? Let's just get someone who's a dedicated deliverer. Okay. That's on you, Hans. So he should deliver some coal there. I mean, we do have plenty of coal, don't we? 6.7 tons and more to come here. But now Hans is delivering water. So how do you force a particular duplicant to come here? Duplicates will operate this generator when battery charge falls below... Okay, I see. So let's, in the short term, enable these two, or one of the generators, but we'll only set it to go if the batteries go below 50%. This is a short-term thing. Food shortage, don't worry, it's going up. We've got mush fries going in the fridge, excellent. Everybody's stress just keeps on going. And where's this polluted oxygen coming from? Is the polluted oxygen coming from the cooking station? Yeah, there's a lot of polluted oxygen here. Okay. Damn it. Okay, let's deconstruct this flower vase, deconstruct this mess table, extend the mess table, then we'll put a air purifier right next to the cooking station. Excellent, generators working away, nice. The stress levels are too high. So here is the CO2. Look at it fall. Oh, that's quite cool. And it gets sucked up by the scrubber. Excellent. I'm quite pleased with that. All the dirty water then seems to be flowing. Oh, has my little bridge worked here? It has. Gloop, 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 gloop. I'm so pleased about that, but I really shouldn't be. It's such a simple thing. It's so satisfying though. What's the hydrogen situation here? Ah, yes. I think I want this second pump to be rebuilt over here. Hans Gruber's freaking out. Why is everyone stressed so bad? It must be the horrible air quality. So oxygen, breathable gas. Sufficient concentration. There's loads of carbon dioxide here that they've been breathing out. So how are we going to remove this CO2 in the sleeping quarters, which I think is a big cause of all the issues? Just try to get some algae and have these algae terrariums try to absorb that CO2. I think it's the only way we're going to get it done. Because we can't get an air scrubber in there, there's no space. Right. Furniture. Mess table. Oh, I know, Wolfric, I know. Let's deconstruct this floor lamp and put another algae terrarium there. If I want lamps, I can put them in, I can use ceiling lamps. That's going to help with the decor quite a lot. How much power does it draw? 10 watts. Okay, that's not so bad. But looking at the power circuit here, I don't think we have enough. I mean, these batteries are consistently run down. Okay guys, one disaster at a time. Oh, look at this. O2, CO2 everywhere. Okay, so the deoxidizers will switch off. And then if we get any algae, it'll go just into the terrariums, which will suck up some of the CO2. So where's the nearest algae? I think we dig down and we get that. Let's dig down straight here. That should be a nice little hit of algae just to help us with some of these issues we're having. Stobbie, you stressed out. You're getting a massage though. Also, Ryoji's supposed to be painting. There you go, look, he's helping. And that's not really helping much with the decor. Low decor. I feel like putting in lights ought to help. Effects, heat, 2.5 watts. Should we try some ceiling fans? See if that helps. Oh, some lights. Oh, look at that. That's another reason I want to... Okay, here we go, here we go. Let's go gas permeable across the entire base. Do we have enough copper for it? We do. If we go gas permeable, that'll allow light to come through from the higher levels. Whoopsie. Ah. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, so this circuit, the secondary circuit, is fully charged. The primary circuit is not, though. I'm trying to think, how can I bring some of these other power drawing machines onto the secondary circuit, just to take some strain off of the main circuit. Surely these 2 coal generators should be enough. When you've got 1200 watts going there, this should be charging up. There it is charging. Okay, well, it looks as though it's only charging once the hydrogen generator is adding to the power grid as well. And I think if we get the second pump going, then this hydrogen generator should be running more often than it's not, which should get these batteries fully charged. Should. Energy building away. Good man. God, the stress just keeps increasing. Well, let's just hope we can keep the stress below 100% or below 90% just until we can get the ceiling lights built. Okay. It's all getting a bit much. We'll take a little break when we come back. See if we can't identify some short-term issues and see if we can fix them.